Not me, if you ever can to ask. Good for you, you're doing great out there without me, baby. God, I wish I could do that. I've lost my mind, I've spent the night crying in the floor of my bathroom. But if you're so unaffected, I really don't get it. But I guess good for you. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a ECOMI update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. For not, welcome back. I love y'all. Everyone say hello to Dashy. Hello, Dashy. And everyone, before we get started, please check out @HeyDaveDown and @KingMavsForever over on the Twitter, Stand Up Chart, and King Mavs over on the veve app. Kobe Collection, Omi Player One over on the YouTube, where it's ETHL main name. Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Puddin' Cheeks, veve Las Vegas, Tabs, Trades, Mars, Davis, Legacy Bermuda, Sodipop Media, veve Darklink, and veve Vibes, all on the YouTube, and @WetWizardVeve, and Gary O @1234CA3, all on the Twitter. Okay. So, there's a bunch of stuff to go over. I have been getting, if you haven't seen that video before, there's, honestly, don't even watch that video. Just go and watch that whole video between Lark Davis. Just YouTube Lark Davis ECOMI. If you were to do this a year ago, this video would not have popped up. So let me go and, yeah, it's already in my search. Lark Davis ECOMI, and it's right there, up top, #1. you have Cavell Anderson that, it's a 10-month-old video saying why Lark Davis didn't invest in ECOMI, lost out on $2 million. So a lot of these videos that are coming up when you put it up is time to watch these coins, buying these coins now, top 5 coins to buy in 2020. So a lot of these are about ECOMI, or at least ECOMI's part of these videos. Again, if you were to Google Lark Davis ECOMI last year, 10 months ago, Cavell Anderson video would come up, but the rest of these videos would come up. This video was not coming up. This was unlisted. He had privated this video. I don't know what happened. And like, look at Lark, like, he looks so different. He looks so different. But you know, this was 3 years ago, and it's very curious to see why he goes and decides to look at this now. Why he goes to unlist this now and make it listed, make it public. There's actually no other comments from, unless I could put newest comments first. Yeah, they're all from hours ago. Non-fungible wonderful is like, bruh. I have to go give that a like because that was funny. Yeah, this. Oh, it looks like there was one from 3 months ago. But I think if you were able to go and view this in the past, you could be able, like, even if it's privated, even if the video is privated, if you can't say it, if you had seen it already, you can go back in your history and you could find. I've done that with other videos before. But yeah, outside of the couple of people that had that, this was not available. Like, you couldn't see this. This would not. Either the YouTube algorithm was so messed up, or you couldn't find that. It's only 41 minutes, and you know, anything with both David and Dan on there is absolutely bananas. I did do a like a follow-up video, just like a reaction to it on my channel before. Speaking of my channel, I'm going to go to my channel right now, and as we all know, comments, subscribes, and likes. You gotta like that video. It's a free way to help support the channel. Gotta love that. Okay, now that we got that out of the way. There were a couple of people asking me, okay, well, Chavez, this is a few years ago. How do we know what is real and what is not real in this? Well, it was all planned at some point. How much of this is still planned? How much of this did they shy away from? We don't know. It would make sense that some of these happen to be, probably half, if not more, are things that they still hope to create. It's still things that they hope to have in the pipeline. Even some of these things, even if they shied away from them at first, doesn't mean that they won't come eventually. Like, let's say one thing was the credit card, which absolutely blew my heckin' mind. That was, even if they said, hey, you know what, we have to work on X amount of other things first before we get to, you know, the credit card, before we get to, what else do I have? You know, a Star Wars 1 of 1. Like, a Star Wars 1 of 1. You know, so they were talking about Star Wars in 2018, so clearly they had, you know, clearly that they had at least the license, or you know, publicly they only had Tokidoki at that time, publicly. So let's say that I mean, Star Wars we already have. Like, we should be getting something this in the next couple of weeks with the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, and I want to talk about She-Hulk in a second. They have, David had said we're going to like bottleneck a lot of our stuff, for the end of May, and it has to be end of May because in all of April we had 7 days where we didn't have drops. Most of the days we didn't have drops. Already we have had 8 days with no drops, and it's just halfway through May, so it would make some poetic sense that you do have a. It would make some poetic sense that you have a lot of drops being bottlenecked in the last several days. I mean, they already have a bunch of giveaways that they're doing, which is really interesting. And there's also, speaking of giveaways, Squid Cat on Twitter, doing that Golden Lotus Dragon. That is, there's like, I think 55 of those. There's 55 of them that are staked right now on the app. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch, I think, yesterday's video, or videos like 2 days ago. He has 120,000 Omi that he is just saying, hey, this is for a giveaway. Everyone who stakes is going to take a share of this 120,000 Omi. Now, this is not ECOMI or veve sponsored, so, I mean, again, I know Squid Cat. I mean, had a few conversations here and there, but Squid Cat's always here. And if anyone wants, so be advised, I trust Squid Cat, but if somebody wanted to, I had somebody, I don't know if I want to, kind of private, but I had somebody say, like, there's a good point to be cautious. If somebody, let's say like me, that decided to, buy up, I don't know, a whole bunch of Lokis, like they buy Lokis at $1,000, secret rare. They buy a whole bunch of them and say, hey, I'm going to take a plate out of Randy Chavez's book, and if you stake your, Loki, if you sell it at, put it at $20,000 and I'll consider it staked, then they say, I'm going to give you guys, 1 million Omi or 2 million Omi, whatever it is. And people are like, oh, well, that's perfect. Not everyone can get this. And there's only 20 or so on the app that's for sale. And then they decide to sell some of their alligator Lokis while people are buying them up. And then they just disappear, and then they just ghost. That's also possible. So you should be wary of that. Again, Squid Cat, I've known for a while. He's posted majorly this on Twitter. I've had several good interactions, so I trust Squid Cat. And to my knowledge, I didn't see any of him. I didn't see any of any golden dragons that were for sale be sold by him. They were just sold by other people. I don't know how long I'll be able to go tonight. My throat is a little. So moving on to She-Hulk here. She-Hulk, we just got the trailer earlier today. In that you see Abomination, you obviously you see She-Hulk, you see Titania, it's a She-Hulk villain, you see Bruce Banner in there obviously as well. I'm pretty sure that you're going to get Daredevil's Matt Murdock in there, and I'm pretty sure you're also going to get Wong in there as well, because he was fighting Abomination in the Shang-Chi movie. So I think, and you see like Abomination like in his human form, which he can't do in the comics. That does not happen in the comics. They're taking a couple liberties here, which is fine. Do whatever. So that's going to be interesting. I think that comes out in August, and I'm pretty sure we'll see. When does because Obi-Wan Kenobi starts in May, June. Yeah. So let's find out when She-Hulk premieres. She-Hulk premiere date. It says 2022, but when? Oh, the Miss Marvel comes out in June. Wait, so Obi-Wan Kenobi is only going to be like... Okay, that's weird. Obi-Wan... So they're going to have Miss Marvel in conjunction with Obi-Wan Kenobi? That's very strange. I think Obi-Wan Kenobi is going to be like 6 episodes. But that's weird how they're going to have... Oh, the first 2 episodes appear on May 27th, which is great. But yeah, it's going to be 6 episodes, I believe. So that's strange that they're going to have... They usually have... I mean, again, it's separate, complete from Marvel. But yeah, so Marvel, that'll happen in June. And I guess Miss Marvel will go through July. And then you'll be able to have She-Hulk premiering in August, I guess. You'll have a couple weeks break there. But that's something that I thought was really bullish on. I'll do a whole video about that later, of all the things that I expect to come. Whether it's stuff with She-Hulk, and she has the both She-Hulk version and the her I forget something Walters. I think Lorraine Walters, her actual name. So you might get both of those. That'd be great if you can get her as human form and then she transforms. That'd be a really cool animation. That would be nuts. Like I don't think we've seen anything like that yet. Um, if we were to get transformation scenes, Jennifer Walters, that's her name, going from Jennifer Walters to She-Hulk, or like Goku, base form to Super Saiyan form. Some of those would be really like some of the best animations. I don't know if that's possible with the rendering right now, but we shall see. Anyway, I'm going to move on to comments here. Frank Sabaka says, I got a 150 OMI order in for a little above Cavell Anderson's latest price prediction, based on an interview with TA Guy in case of the flash crash. Let's go. What could that get? What did he say it could get down to? Frank, if you're still here, if you can comment what Cavell said it could get down to, that'd be good to know. Obadiah says, all right, guys, you see me spam it all the time, but if you're seeing this, smash that like button. Omi fan best community. Yeah, I love that. And again, for those that missed the video, veve Viral going and saying that he's taking 10% of his commissions from selling houses and just taking that and just burning Omi with it. My goodness, absolute champion right there. And again, Jordan Reese doing his, taking some of his money and doing a development. You're paying some devs and doing his own game for burning Omi. Like I said, you're going to see a dozen games by the end of this year that burn Omi. It's going to be nuts. Now where was I? Nomad with Guitar says, let's go, Randy, man. Let's get this bread. I love this game. Nomad's been flipping Omi like burgers. If you can do that, man, that's, good for you. I cannot do that. I am typically not a good flipper. That's not what I'm about, generally. I did sell something. I did sell a Pokemon card, but they haven't paid yet, so wait and send that out. All right, so Curtis M. Cooper does just tweet saying, first Android and iOS update for Cannon Crisis is available. New features include push notifications, changing projectiles, avatar, which you upload your image as the target. Oh, that's cool. Background, 2 times the points, 2 times cannon speed, burst mode, it yeets 3 rounds at a time, which is really cool. So you remove the token from circulating supply 24/7. It's the first of many, playable on Android and iOS. It's dope. It's dope AF. And also for those of you that missed it, Brock McBlockchain had, well, he tweeted, but he posted really on Discord that he's already started burning some Omi in some test matches, and that's going to continue. It's going to continue over the next, and we'll probably get that in the next couple of weeks before the end of May. Mr. Planet Prophet says, let's go. Let's get this bread. Chombo Latin Omi says, let's go straight fire. Mr. Planet Prophet says, is this live stream just a video? This is a live stream. The video I had, I posted a few hours ago. That did pretty well. And then I'll probably do another one after this, just going over She-Hulk, just going over, I do want to start comparing Omi to the market in general, and then to Bitcoin, and just seeing how it does versus them. So I think that's really good to calculate long term and to see where it differs and where it doesn't. In which ways, like, okay, Komi's not affected by the market, or in which case, okay, no, Komi is affected by the market. And curious to see which days go which. I just think that's really good data for people. Cloud Shack says, good evening. Good evening, Cloud Shack. I hope you're doing well. Christopher Silva says, so if they have most major brands out there already on board, plus I remember David Yu with the SpaceX hat on, what would that mean if Elon made a simple tweet about the project? If Elon, with his 90 million followers, and let's say half of those are bots, so let's say 45 million followers that are humans, that are real spending humans, and he says like, Veve's a pretty cool app. They'd get like 1 million people downloading it in a day. That would crash the app. That would crash the app. Like, I don't think he'd say anything about Omi specifically, because he's very big into Doge. It would do Elon pretty well if he were to buy Omi down here. But yeah, if he were to just say like, Veve's a cool app. Again, he would have to recognize it at some point. He might not even make the tweet. It might be SpaceX account that makes the tweet. Or they might not even have to make it. They like, how like Marvel promotes us? They say, oh, get this, NFT here on this app. But Disney really doesn't. I think that could be the same with SpaceX. Like, oh, here's a partnership with SpaceX. Get your Falcon 9, NFT, and we could tag SpaceX in it, formally announcing the partnership. But they depending on their contract, they probably wouldn't have to tweet at us. They probably wouldn't have to do anything. I think Elon's kind of a troll, so just like heck with us, he might be like remember how he told people don't buy his not a flamethrower? Of course, it sold out. Like he tweeted, don't buy this. He could tweet, hey, don't buy my Falcon 9 rocket launcher. had people buy it. Yeah, it's. I don't think the app is ready. I don't think the app would be ready for that. Yeah. Moving on. But if he did, it'd be nuts. It'd be nuts, and it wouldn't take too long for people to recognize. Oh, what is this OMI? Yeah, wouldn't take too long. Michael Santiago says, "What up, Randy? I was waiting for you." Oh, well, thank you. I hope you weren't waiting too long. Yeah, I mean, you could have Rob Maurer of Tesla Daily Podcast. You would have Stephen Mark Ryan from Solving the Money Problem. You'd have Hyperjet. You would have every single major Tesla video maker, including myself, just talk nothing about that. Like that would be, oh my god. Those guys have hundreds of thousands of subscribers each. Absolute bananas. Like absolutely heckin' bananas. It'd be nuts. Where was I? Ted D says, if Bitcoin takes a dump to 20K, do you see OMI dropping to 0.0? Is that 4 zeros? No, it's impossible. 3 zeros? Maybe. Yeah, I hope so. I would hope 3 zeros. 4 zeros is impossible, though. That's not happening. But 3 zeros I could possibly see. Marvelous Pack says, more Star Wars, and in June, Jane Foster and Thor related comics. That'd be great. I'm really hoping we get some Secret War stuff. I mean, they probably wouldn't do that yet. They might get some Jennifer Walters comics, some Jane Foster comics. They're doing a lot with some women there. And women are gonna like She-Hulk. Very feminist. Look at that trailer. She is also beautiful. Like they draw She-Hulk to be like gorgeous in general. But yeah, they also the person that in this is very pretty. The person that plays her, I've heard, is a very good actress. I don't think I've seen anything that she's been in. Bill Gardner says, what up, Randy? Oh, what up, Bill Gardner? I hope you're doing well. Probably in like an hour and a half, I'm going to go be making some meat again. We're going to do some more mukbang by Chavez. I've been really good at the gym the past couple days. Diet's been really clean. I had 12 ounces of salmon before. Had some honey. Had a couple of burgers before. We're gonna have a couple of burgers. Again, just meat patties. Like I don't actually put bread on it or cheese or anything. It's just meat. just meat. Had a protein shake after the gym. It's been a good time. Marvelous Pass Gore the God Butcher comics. Yeah, that's gonna be great. You see a bunch of, and I think we can get Boss, the Black Panther God. I think we can get Khonshu. I think we can get all of the people in the book in the Vishanti. You have there's a tiger in there. There's Agamotto. Like Doctor Strange's Eye of Agamotto, and then there is I think Agamotto's mom. I forget the name, but yeah, we can get a bunch of those comics. Like again, it's Gore the God Butcher. So he's going around killing gods. This is like Avengers Endgame for gods. I have Gore the God Butcher coming and killing gods. And Thor knows all of them. So Thor, like you'll see a bunch of people in Thor 4: Love and Thunder. That'd be great. Like Peter Quill's gonna be interacting with Zeus, interacting with gods. That's gonna be so exciting. I can't wait for that. Like, oh my god, I can't wait for Jane Foster, dude. Natalie Portman is just, I love her so much. Moving on. Mark Dolevsky says, not FUD, but can ECOMI veve have issues similar to how Luna collapsed? No. I asked David this. Well, not exactly, but one of the things the first thing that me and David talked about were just like, hey, have you heard of Luna? You see what happens to Luna? I was like, yes, David. I was watching that all of last night. It was nuts. And so I said, like, does ECOMI have anything outside of OMI on its balance sheet? And it has GoChain as well. It needs a little bit of Go token to transfer stuff from the reserve wallet, in the vault, all the way to the burn wallet. But he said no, like there's nothing else on there outside of ECOMI. So outside the OMI token. So they're not going to be in the same position that Terra would, being like, oh yeah, I'm going to use some of this, I'm going to buy this Bitcoin. They're just not going to do that. They don't have anything else on the balance sheet. They're not in that way. They just they would not have that. So yeah, moving on. Jordan Rees, yo, just talked about you before. All good things. Jerry Close, I bet veve guys put all their money into Luna. I didn't put any. I know a couple of people that did, though. Not like months ago, like recently. They bought the dip. I don't know. I think a few of them made quite a bit of money because they actually bought the bottom. A couple of other people that tried like catching that falling knife, they got hurt. They got cut. Derek Klaus, I bet all USD at veve was put into nonsense. No, it's all. I mean, we don't have, because they're a private company. We don't have their stuff. We don't have their we don't have like their profit and loss. We don't have their balance sheet. We can't tell like really what the line numbers are. But I have it on pretty good authority that they don't put their money into crap. Sleeping Comics says, "You coming to Minnesota?" I am. I'll be in Minneapolis on Thursday. So yeah, if you should totally meet up. I don't actually know where the hotel is. I might. Hang on, let me see. I wouldn't say it publicly. There's a whole bunch of hotels. But yeah, sleeping. Comment down below if you want sleeping to come on the podcast. I think that would be totally great. Oh, it's in an email. Okay, that's where they sent the. Okay, so yeah, I'll sleeping. Just shoot me a message. I'll let you know where it is. But yeah, I'll be at VCon all weekend, so be good stuff. Jerry Klaus says, forget MTL, forget cash out. I mean, it'll happen at some point. We don't know when, but I mean, you do have some beta testers, but again, they're focusing more on the web app first. And once that happens, they'll probably focus a little bit more on the cash out. Splint says, was interesting watching it again a few years later. Glad Lark kind of questioned them doing too much at once. Probably one reason physical wallet got pushed back. Yeah, and I still haven't gotten that physical wallet. I like it. They every couple of months they're like, hey, some more's on the store. It sells out before I can get any. So I was like, I'll get it at some point. And again, if you all saw that, again, look at the thumbnail of my video where Dan's holding the card, and you see David putting his phone, and it's all in like, it's all in AR. It's really cool. It's really cool what they're doing. And again, that they had like 3-4 years ago. So imagine what they have in the background now. It's nuts. Sabay New Way says, let's go, Randy. Ginferno says, howdy. Mr. Planet Prop says, Cavell and Vival arguing on Twitter, saying they're number one YouTuber, showing clips of each other's analytics. As I was thinking, calm down, boys. Randy's number one. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so like I said, they could have actually had like a conversation beforehand, be like, yo, let's like go at each other and get this engagement. Because Cavell Anderson is so good at getting people to listen to his stuff. He's so good at getting people to like follow him on Twitter and like get subscribers. That'd be very smart if they did. Hey, let's have a play fight, which they probably could. Is it actually a play fight? I don't know. Is it something like? I mean, Cavell said like he didn't care one way or the other. I think he said like he had no beef, but he just doesn't care. So Cavell speaks his mind. Wes, thank you for the super chat, saying there's veve OMI FUD until there isn't. Yeah, I mean there's I mean typically there's always going to be FUD. Like there's FUD on Tesla, and like there's FUD on every company. There's FUD on like Coca-Cola. There's FUD, like every company in the world has FUD. Watch people laugh all the way to the bank. I mean, yeah, I mean at some point you think like, okay, well FUD is okay. Well, you're getting engagement. They're talking about it. No such thing as bad press. But also, so a lot of the people that if you're coming on here and it's like, hey, like I forget what the question was, and the question was like, yeah, it was Mark Dulesky saying not FUD, but can ECOMI and veve have similar issues? Yeah, come and ask a question like that. 100%, it's 100%, like 100% okay. I'll totally answer. If you're just gonna come on here like veve's a scam, like okay, I'm just gonna block you, like because you're just lying. Raythax with $20 super chat saying, virtual high five from an E2 ally. High fives, Raythax. Very nice. How much? So yeah, Raythax, there's been a few videos lately going over the speculation of a heat map and resources that we'll be getting in Earth 2. I don't know if Arya Realty's touched on the video yet. Arya Realty has the Rona. He's been quite sick, so he's been MIA for a little while. But I talked to him. He's feeling a little bit better. Once he's better, I could see him probably doing a video on that. Pacey does videos on it, but I think that we do get heat map resources maybe this quarter. Because again, if they're going to launch their Essence token in Q3, which it might be pushed back to Q4, but in case it's not, in case it does not at Q3, they would want to get the rest of the stuff done in Q2, like resources. I'm very, very excited about this. Actually, Raythax, me and Non-Fungible Wonderful, I've interviewed him on the podcast before, and he's done a couple of Earth 2 videos. He's very bullish on it as well. He's very excited about the drone video game, and you tell it in his eyes, like, oh my god, bro, I can't wait. It's like, I know, right? I love this game. I haven't taken a look at my what do you call it? I haven't taken a look at my Essence and stuff this week, so I will. Or not this week, today. So Mentar's detected 101 ether, so not a ton, but transform that ether into Essence. And if you want to know how much you have, like in case you don't know how to do it on Earth 2, all you have to do is go to your profile, and on your profile you can go in and do transactions. You hit transactions, and then it'll come up for currency. And the currency you can click. There's a drop down. You put in Essence, and my 100, converted 101 ether, translated to about 42 Essence. So now I have 36,780 Essence. So I got about 40%, give or take. 41% of my ether was converted to Essence, which is, I don't think is bad, But that being said, I don't know if it's 40% across the board, where if you have 10 Essence, or I'm sorry, if you have 10 ether, do you get 4 Essence? I don't know. But yeah, it goes back and forth. 101 ether, 186 ether, 88, 186, 86. Like it goes back and forth. So it really depends. Moving on here. Where was I before that? Omi Panda, good evening. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Jared Klaus says, the Vault is the most fun stream plus giveaways. I don't know how you still do giveaways with the transfers gone, but if he finds a way to do it, then that's great. Anything to help the community. Says, does Randy know any other business icons besides Elon Musk? I mean, I worked with everyone when I was in, the high risk lending business, and so the high risk lending generally, yeah, most of the people that have like 500-600 credit, but I had everything. Like I could do SBA loans, I could do just send me 3 months of bank statements and an application. I get you like $100,000 for like 2 years. Monthly payments are like up to like 7%. Some people got it like they didn't even need the money. It was just cheap money. So they would get it. It's just mostly I focused on that high risk because that's where a lot of the money was made. But yeah, no, I worked with everyone. I work literally with everyone. Raythax $5 super chat saying, I think we get some resource info by the end of this week. Almost sitting on 100% E2 Moonbag. Just need to pay myself 15-20K to get there. Wow, that's amazing. You're going hard on that, dude. Good for you. I wonder what you had as far as are you buying this? Are you gonna buy some more Essence? Are you just gonna sell? Yeah, I'm really curious to see what you're gonna do. If you're gonna buy more Essence when we're able to, if you're buying more land, or if you're gonna sell some Essence to buy more land, or sell land to buy more Essence and focus on certain properties. There's just so much that we can do, and there's like in poker, there's more than one way to play a hand, and there's more than one way to play that Earth 2 game. But that's amazing. It's almost 100% E2 Moonbag. I assume you could do that at any time. And I guarantee you the cost of some of these jewels go up when we launch there as well. Jerry Klaus says, if Randy truly admired Elon Musk, he'd be studying engineering, not Disneyland. So I've thought about this, and I mean, I've never tried. but Elon Musk has the pick of his litter from talented engineers that are born with that gift. The graduating engineers, the top two places they want to go work is SpaceX and is Tesla. So like, does he? And I mean, I might try it, and I might be like mediocre at it. So does he really need me on that? Probably not. Could I help? Like if I specialize in one thing, like I'd probably like Neuralink. That'd probably be my forte. Sure. I could probably help. But for the most part, my contribution to society or the future is just the acceleration of the conservation of land for endangered species. So that's what I'm here for. Wes with that 99 super chat. So thoughts on poor quality of first appearance Thor? I mean, add it to the list, man. I mean, you have Elektra. There's a couple of, you have Sue Storm. People don't like. I don't think that Storm in general, like the Queen of Wakanda. I don't think she was actually that bad, but some people don't like her. Don't like her either. I like the appearance of some of the Mighties. Add it to the list what they don't like, and this goes to show you that if you have something that there's no statue of, like the statues of DC, like Superman is one of the best looking on the app. Granted, his legs are not attached, but he's one of the best looking on the app because there's a statue of him. There's a statue of the Todd. There's a statue of Bane when they decide to make Bane. There's no statues of these Marvel guys, and they can just they will go back and fix these at some point. That there's no way that they don't. And Thor, I don't know. I think he looks fairly comic book accurate. I think the common didn't have eyes, so they had to go back and fix that. Like, okay, we need to give him eyes. Worst case scenario is that some of these first appearances they don't fix, and then okay, well, guess what? If they decide to go and don't fix them, okay, well, you still get the first appearance of them on the blockchain, and they just look blocky and not good like forever. But the most probable scenario is at some point over the next several months or year or so, they go and they fix those. People are flooding these because they don't like them, because they don't like the way they look. Okay, they're still going to go and be worth something because they are that first appearance that they're getting. Thor really surprised me with how cheap he went. I mean, anything this month, unless it's Vader, will probably go for pretty cheap. So we'll see what happens with that. Oh, what was that? Michael Santiago says, did you get listed for the beta web app for veve? No, I didn't. I'm so upset about that. I'm not really. I mean, it's fine. It's whatever. I'm not gonna give me the web app right now. I probably wouldn't put that much money into the app, just because I've already put so much money into the app. I put so much money into the token. I'm just chilling right now. I'll wait. I mean, if they have some really cool drops, if they have Vader or they announce like Rocky or Lord of the Rings, whatever, yeah, sure, I'll get those. I'll get another Mighty set. I mean, maybe. I don't know if I'd sell anything for the Mighty set, but I'd probably put some things in there for because again, I think that they have a chance of being gamified at some point. When I was talking to David on the third game, he's like, well, the third game is not out yet, and it's a brand new game, so there's no players yet. I was like, okay. And then I talked about Pixion Games, and he said the CEO is a very good friend, and he's on the board of ECOMI, and having like the Yu-Gi-Oh license, like I think Pixion Games will be. I think that'll probably be the third game. It's not announced, and again, I could be completely wrong. It could be something completely different. It could be from a whole different company. I don't know. Michael Santiago says, "I did." Oh, you did. You got it. Good for you, mate. Good for you for getting on that beta. For the web app. Let me know how you like it. Let me know how it is. Let me know if you see any bugs that you're like, hey, they should probably fix this. And let me know. Casey Prana says, what's up, fam? What's going on, Casey Prana? I hope you're doing well. Jorge Allen says, my plan is to put €100 every week into OMI. That will pay off so well in the next few years. So well. Good for you. Alex Ramirez says, Randy, how did you do with the bets you made on the veve prices? They haven't come to fruition yet. The only thing that did was Mr. Pags where I knew that they wouldn't announce Pokemon this early. He was convinced that they would, and it was like May 4th that he said they would announce the buy. And I guess he doesn't have any layer 2 Omi. He only has layer 1. So it's like, yeah, I would pay like taxes or gas fees. So he just gave me like $40, via PayPal. I was like, all right, that's cool. That's cool. But that was the only one. The rest of them, like the bets haven't come to fruition yet. The timeline is before the end of the year, so we'll see. Jerry Cloud is my collectibles. The guy from Arizona who played football, Vault and Johnny Dunn are the best live streamers. Yeah, I mean, if you do good for the hobby and and you bring value, then by all means continue. If you bring value to the community, and then that's good. And anything else outside of that is a whole separate issue. John M says, I saw, David, you say PlayStation games will be added. Just thought it was cool. PlayStation dropped their VR headset. Yeah. There's so many headsets that's coming. ECOMI only needs to partner with one of them. My guess would probably be, talks with Apple weekly. That could have been about the app fees. That could have been about, the web app. It could have been about the AR glass. I don't know. But yeah, we'll see. There says Randy's good when he's on the Lucy. I mean, in general, I'm usually good when I'm on that, but I think I'm technically good when I'm also not on that. Moving on. Swin says, is Thor first appearance undervalued, and we're stacking more? Got 3 secret rare at the moment. At 300 seems like a deal. I think that there's a lot of those. Let's check that out real quick. Let's see how much we got. Fucking damn sociopath. All right, that has been stuck in my head. So we go to the drops and we take a look at Thor. The secret rare I think was more than general for a Marvel one. No, it's 2,200. So Black Panther had more. So he's at 328. Okay, I gotta take a look at this. So he's at 328, and Black Panther is his secret rare. You had 2,800 of him, and he's at 650. So Black Panther's in the Illuminati, which of course he can't be because, they're not going to recast T'Challa. They're not going to recast Chadwick Boseman, but the next version of Black Panther, it might be Shuri. I think she needs to bulk up though. She needs to get yoked. They've been playing around with Storm being a version of Black Panther, so that could be interesting. But yeah, the fact that Black Panther, and I'm trying to find justifications for him to be almost double of what Thor is, and I don't think so. I mean, he's great. He's a great character. He's one of the smartest in the in Marvel Comics, like top 10. You got Doctor Doom and Mr. Fantastic. You have you got Iron Man. Spider-Man. But Black Panther's above Spider-Man. And obviously Thor's not known for his intelligence, although he can speak Groot. There's 600 less of him. Yeah. Thor, I think, is very undervalued. Well, let's take a look at what the ultra rare is going for, because usually by that you can kind of tell. Ultra rare's at 83. Wow. But the ultra rare has 4,400. So it's weird. He's actually less than Loki. Ultra rare alligator Loki is up to like $100, which is about retail. This is above retail, but it's less than ultra rare alligator Loki. So, I think these numbers are a bit skewed, because this is very very cheap. Both of these I think are undervalued. Now, granted, we are in the midst of a bear market, so yeah. Sleeping, yes, on Thursday. I'm gonna give Sleeping my my address here that I'm gonna be at. I'm gonna be at. Again, if you're in Minneapolis, let me know, and we can meet up. Here's address of hotel. Let's get together for a podcast. Heyo. Oh yeah. All right. Moving on here. What was I? Mr. Planet Prophet says, Jerry, who's your favorite YouTuber? I think he said before. Wes, thank you for the super chat saying there's VV only FUD until there isn't. Yeah, I mean that FUD will get less and less as the years go on, but still probably always be there. Lucky Clover says, hi Randy. What are your thoughts on what the VV verse will be like? Experience, land, opportunity. So at first it's probably just gonna be like you're gonna have like a updated version of your showrooms pretty much. And your house that you get will probably be in the ether. That it's not going to be in the VV verse. You will be able to get land at some point. You will be able to put your house on that land, but you're probably going to be able to explore it at first. There might not be too much to do, but that's what it should be like at first. I do think we would get some light gamification probably early next year. I think a racing game would be legit. I don't know if they would go out with like a full-on blown like what DC's doing with their like their Smash DC. She-Hulk was playing Smash or Pass on like Tinder. It was great. But so that's what I think. The land sale will happen next year, where we could put our house and our collectibles on our land that we buy. But for the most part, I think you're just going to see like, hey, here's your house, and then you can go and up to the Vverse explore. There's going to be other people's places within the ether. I don't know how you'll get there. Maybe coordinates. We'll get like a code or something. We'll see. The opportunities. It's a metaverse in general is a multi-trillion-dollar opportunity, and we'll get a good part of that. Raythax, thank you so much for the super chat, saying virtual high five. I'm an E2 ally. Heart you so much. Casey Prana says FUD is everywhere because people have become more and more negative, even to their own detriment. Yeah, they have. People are. Which is so confusing. It's so strange. Like, okay, well, why are you like FUDing your own investment? Like, I think a lot of the FUD comes from people that are not long-term thinkers. They expect crypto to be moon boyish, and sometimes it is, and they want stuff to moon overnight. And when it's a legit project that's not a meme coin, it takes a bit longer. We want to make sure things are done right. Drew says heat map for oil and gold are this week. Are they? All right, so just for oil and gold, so that leaves like 5 other resources as well. So if we have that for I can't wait. Oh my god, I can't wait. Guarantee you see a bunch of people buying and selling land this week, looking for those resources. I can't wait. Now, most of my land is in Antarctica. I do still have land in like South Africa, Brazil, India, but yeah, oh god, I can't wait. Can't wait. This Planet Prophet says, seems people got scared when David mentioned IP, and our restrictions to using the NFT is a little worrying. Do you think, Randy? I mean, we have been promised utility, I'm sure. Well, I'll look at it this way. Let's say you're a random IP that's on veve, and let's say for whatever reason you don't want let's say you're just crotchety and old, and you don't want to make that additional percentage of money on each sale. And you, for whatever reason, say like, no, I don't have agreements with all these people. I have agreements with you, ECOMI. It's not leaving the site. It's not leaving whatever. I think that's stupid. I think everyone would want to have their stuff all over OpenSea and Coinbase Marketplace and GameStop Marketplace and all this. And I think that they would want that because they'll just, the more people they're exposed to, the more people buy their stuff, the more that they get that fee, that selling fee. So Robinhood just sent out an email saying, get early access to Robinhood's Web3 wallet. We're excited to announce today that Robinhood is stepping up in the world of Web3 and DeFi, building a brand new Web3 crypto wallet you fully control, a separate app with the same Robinhood experience that gives you the benefits of self-custody while allowing you to easily access dApps and protocols to trade and swap crypto with the no network fees, earn yield on your crypto, store NFTs and connect to NFT marketplaces, be one of the first to get access. Okay, so that's pretty bullish. Just read this on stream. Huzzah. Okay. Jeremiah Aoyang just retweets that the keynote videos from Creator Expo are ready to view. Best part, there's no charge. So I might do a video on that at some point. Jeremiah Aoyang is very, very good at stuff like that. Veve Viral just tweeted, let's freaking burn. Let's get this bread. I do have to go and make a video later on Curtis M. Cooper and his removal of the circulating supply for OMI. So I'll do that in a bit. We got Super Duper Hank saying, smile, David, smile. Talking about, this is just a comment on my most recent tweet. Moving on here. Where was I? Ray Thax, thank you for the $5 super chat, saying I think we get some resource info by the end of this week. Apparently gold and what was the other one? It was gold and oil and gold, so that'd be great. They're almost sitting on 100% E2 moon bag. I just need to pay myself 15-20K to get there. Just means most of your thing that's in E2 is just profit, which is nuts. Wes says, thoughts on poor quality of first appearance Thor. And again, thank you for the super chat. And just one of those things that, if you're going to have to hope that they fix that at some point, which, again, they probably will. They'll probably fix a bunch of these at some point. Mark Dulesky says, cheers, Randy, for your information. Much appreciated. Cheers, mate. Omar Kasaje says, are you aware about Givenchy, ex-Disney, doing a limited edition run, but much hasn't been revealed yet? No. Are they... Can you say... Omar, can you send me the link to that on Twitter? About the Givenchy and Disney doing a limited run? I don't think I've heard of that. So I would love to learn more about that. But you gotta... Yeah, give me that link. Marvelous Pack says, my God, that She-Hulk trailer was so much fun. Just wanted... Yeah, dude, that was exciting. Like, this is going to be really cool. I'm almost upset that they're making it a show. Because, like, that would be a really fun movie to watch. But, again, in the show, you get more content. So, that'd be really fun. And I don't know how much money they're spending on that. Because they got Bruce Banner Hulk. They got Professor Hulk there. They got Abomination. Wong's going to be in there. Daredevil's going to be in there. It's going to be nuts. Like, it's a packed cast. It is an all-star cast. Can't wait. Moving on here. That Marvel's Pack says the summer is just jam-packed with blockbuster films. Heck yeah. Oh, dude. It's going to be the summer of George. I remember that Seinfeld episode. This is supposed to be the summer of George. I love summer. I really, really do. Oh, also, I told you all my friends were trying to buy a house, and I was going to, rent a room from them because it'd be a bit cheaper than renting from here. But, girlfriend's actually putting an offer in on a house in Florida, and if we get that, go to Florida, baby. So Brock McBlockchain tweets, hey, at Mumbot, our mutual friend Real Randy Chavez is going to VCon 2022. Hope you two can get a high five in. Congrats again, and good luck at the conference. So I respond, was a pleasure meeting her at DCon in Anaheim last year. Would be great if I can get an interview this weekend. Be totally fantastic if I can get her on the podcast. I'm gonna have so much fun this weekend. Shout out to a couple buddies of mine, Ernie Molas and friends that are, helping me get there, that are giving me the ticket, that are, putting me up in a hotel room. It's absolutely bananas. And Brian Blockchain just tweets, Mumbot. Oh my god. I feel like I'm talking to a bunch of celebrities. My back hurts. I don't know too much why. Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah. Okay. Hey, there's Good Cat. How's it going? I was just talking about you. All good things. Saying, thanks for the mention and bringing attention to staking collectibles. Veve, people are very interested. There are now 60. Oh my god. There's 60 listed at 88,000. Veve should take notice. Yeah. Once Omi moons, I will do this with Omi. I'll do this with Alligator Loki's. Probably. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I probably will. I don't know which set I'm gonna do, but we shall see. Oh my god. Okay, so hold on here. Hold on. We have Givenchy that... How am I not following that? Okay, where's the... Hold on. This is important. A new collab... Did they take it down? Did they take the... Oh my. So this is a... Okay. I think I got a... How does that screenshot look? Not good. Okay. 3, 2. There we go. Okay, got it. I gotta go and X out of everything. I have to go back to the YouTube. And it's been a while, so if everyone can go and smash that like button, that'd be super great. Okay, moving on. If I can just go down into the Instagram again. So that was on Instagram. So I'm following Givenchy now. And on the Instagram feed, you have them saying, a new collaboration soon, available in-store and on Givenchy.com. So it looks like they have Bambi. It looks like they have Frozen in there. Oh my god, 101 Dalmatians? Oh my god, they have 101 Dalmatians in there as well? So, yeah, for a limited edition capsule collection series inspired by some of the most iconic, beloved characters. This is not going to be on veve, but it should be. It totally should be. Is that... Who is that? Is that old version of Bugs? No, there's no way. So that's going to be fun to go over. But we have partnerships with both, and both are doing their thing. Ooh, the new feature for Canon Crisis includes push notifications, changing projectiles, avatar upload. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Super Duper Hank says, I just downloaded it. We'll play once I get home. Can you explain how does this burn OMI? Once I purchase the $1.99, does that amount go towards OMI? Appreciate the response. Apologize for the ignorance. Gotta love him. Moving on here. Okay, where was I? Carlos Castro says, straight fire. Michael Santiago says, bro, have you seen the Batman Who Laughs? There's only 88 left. I haven't, but let's go get it, Brett. Let's go get it right now. Let's take a look. So Batman Who Laughs, those that don't know, it's a really, really cool story, and that had pumped super hard earlier this year, late last year. Let's take a look at Batman Black and White. What was that, Series 5? Yeah, Series 5. Number 89, Batman Who Laughs. Wow, it's 88 for sale. So there's barely over 0.5% left. It's only $74. This was hundreds of dollars at some point. That was really cheap. I doubt there's any that are sub 100. There are two. One's at $1,900 though. It's not worth it. But let's see if there's any 3-digit ones. It's a 4-digit one, another 4-digit one. If there is a 3-digit one, it's going to be probably like 150, like 200. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not seeing any 3-digit ones. They're all... No, there is one. Number 204 for $350. 202 for $399. You know, when you can get one at a fifth the price, I was like, I'm just going to buy one. All right, so I just bought one. You know, is that 70? Okay, now there's 87 left. You know, at $74. This is really cheap. This is really, really cheap. Because that was hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So yeah. Yeah. Where was I here? Okay. So it looks like there's an article on the Givenchy and Disney. Okay. Let's see what we got here. It's from WWD, womensweardaily.com. Matthew Williams on Instagram, you know that he makes frequent pilgrimages to Euro Disney with his young daughters. Givenchy's creative director is taking his affection for Disney to a new zenith. It's a good word. Collaboration between the entertainment conglomerate and the Louis Vuitton-owned fashion house he leads. The Wonder Gallery. So yeah, no mention of veve in here. Oh my god. The garments are to feature some of William's favorite Disney icons with Magic Kingdom and character t-shirts priced from $520 to $600, and long sleeve hooded t-shirts retailing for $790. Oh my god. All exclusively at Givenchy.com. Disney has always held a special place in my heart. as it has for so many across the generations, countries. So now I understand why they gave Art Patron or Art Singh a $50 million 5-year deal, because they're going to have some physical stuff. It's going to be nuts. Yeah, Giovanni has been teasing the collaboration on its social channels. So let me go back to Instagram real quick and put in Art Patron, or Amar Singh as we know and love him by. What's this? Art News. No, we gotta go back. Okay. Yeah, Amar Singh, an artist at Rewind Collective, inked a $50 million 6-year NFT deal with digital platform veve to sell works celebrating women and LGBT plus. So Rewind Collective and Givenchy go hand in hand. So if they're gonna go, this is why I think the $50 million deal was signed, because they're gonna be able to go and have some things go for retail at $500 a pop, which is heckin' nuts. That's bananas. That's insane. People will pay for them though. Super Duper Hank says, "Yo, Randy, David seemed very serious in the video with Dan. Smile." I mean, it's probably just stress. I mean, one of the things that he said, in the video with me was like, please don't abuse me. Like he knows what we want, and it's just people don't understand, and they like yell at him and they try to bombard him. I was like, man, you got to feel bad for him. Like, he's done so much for us, and people just do nothing but, I don't know, it's like, say when. Like, Jesus. Thank you guys for 50 likes. That means the world. Jack Long says, "What up, Randy? If you could only have one secret rare comic under 2K, which would you choose?" A secret rare comic under 2K? Let's take a look here. Let's go to the market. Let's go to comics. Let's see what Strange Tales 110 is doing. It's $1,100. Probably Strange Tales 110. That would probably be the best, because there's a beta ray. There's Thor 337 beta ray bill, but that's that's expensive. That's $1,200 because there's so few of them. There's so few of them. So that's why I would say Strange Tales probably. That's probably one of the easiest ones to get, because that's a Grail comic. So that's why Fantastic Four #5 has got to be like thousands. There's no way it's $2,600. That is stupid, ridiculously low. That is ridiculous. Fantastic Four #5 being $2,600 is stupid. That should not be happening. That's redonkulous. Let's see what Hitmonkey's at. Haven't seen him in a while. Oh my God, he's at 900. Hitmonkey was literally at like $15,000 before. Not that he should have been, because he shouldn't have been, but he decreased more than anything. At like $900 now. It's insane. I'm gonna get him at one point again, not as an investment. I'm just gonna get him because I love that monkey so freaking much. What about Daredevil #1? What's he at? He's at 1,500. I would still take Strange Tales over Daredevil. I'd still take Strange Tales over. Yeah. But 2 Strange Tales or 1 Fantastic Four #5. I don't know. That's a good one. I might take this two Strange Tales, not because I think they're better comics, although it's close. I think just because I'd have one to sell, and this way I have one to keep. So that's what I would probably do. Yeah. Moving on here. Casey Brown says, "I think the Thor Ultra Rare is the most undervalued." It's $80-something. It's cheaper than Alligator Loki Ultra Rare. Now, granted, there's 1,000 more of the Ultra Rare Thors than there are of the Alligator Lokis. But yeah, that is nuts. And granted, I also have 1% of the Alligator Lokis locked up. Where was I? Omar says, "Just sent you." Yeah, I just got it. Gracias, Omar. Mariano Lopez says, "Hi from Mexico. That snake is new. What's his name?" Oh, yes. Well, this... I actually forget the name, but this is Lucius Malfoy's cane. And, his wand comes out of the cane. Avada Kedavra. It's so good. Imperio. Oh, God. if he wasn't such an a-hole, like he's like typecasted as like the a-hole. Or you see him in like The Patriot, or you see him as Lucius Malfoy. He does a very good job. He does a very good job, and you just want to like, But moving on. Crazy Dan 420 has just got more OMI, up to 9.25 million. Also staked 3 alligator Lokis at 999,000, 999 gems, 6 nines. Let's get this bread. You're gonna, that's insane. Let's take a look at some of these Lokis. Where they at? Where they at? Okay. So out of the 26 Lokis that are available, there's a couple that are there's one at 990, there's one at 940. But yeah, I got Crazy Dan 420 staking some of those, doing it already. Maybe I'll change one of mine. I'll put one of mine up there as well. Although I think you can only sell one. No, you can obviously sell more than one. I still have the cheapest sub 100 at 10,000, which is probably not worth it. I think that a sub 100 should probably go for right now like 3,500 maybe. For a secret alligator Loki. So, so to have it at 10,000 is probably not worth it. The only way it would be is if you just say like, oh hey, this was Randy Chavez's, I'm gonna take it out. It's like, okay. And if you do that, it's also really good because I'll buy like 3 or 4 other alligator Lokis and then yeah. So yeah, maybe I'll do another one. I'll stake another one 999,000. Let me go to my sets and let me go to my Loki and I'll put one up there. I'll put a random one on there. Let's see which one I got. Like a damn sociopath. Let's do number 664. And I'll sell that in the market for 999,999. Done. Confirm. God, if that sold, 85,000 gems would go to ECOMI. So yeah. So I got those in the market. Again, there's no. I don't know. Just for funsies. Where was I? Inferno says Crazy Dan, that's awesome. Congrats. Cheers. Dogcast says I don't get the hate on the classic look of the characters. It's not the classic look. It's the. Well, I mean I guess the Sue Storm is like a classic look, but it doesn't look as clean as like some of the DC ones, and I think that's what people are upset about. Crazy Dan 420 says thanks man, I'm trying. Tor DeLance says Randy, I got a secret rare Loki. I'll stake or stake. No, you had it right the first time. I got some burgers over there. Cannot wait to go and make some more. Again, they're just beef patties. I might make an egg or so with that as well. Fun Under the Sun says, let's get David Yuan again. My voice could not handle it now. I mean, I would have to. He came on? So he came on at like 1 in the morning. It was like 5 in the afternoon for him. So right now it's 10:33. So it's in the afternoon for him, but again, if I go and I ask him, so I don't know, like I don't want to like try to make it a habit of like, hey, like have him come on. I think that'd be great if he were to email me and say like, hey, I have a free 15 minutes, can I come on the podcast? Of course, it's a horse. But I just I would leave that up to him, because again, if I want to save that poll in case I really need something, or in case I think that there's something that ECOMI really should do, like, hey, this is big. This is like a big partnership. Y'all need to get in on this. But for the most part, I just tell Reese. I'll just be like, hey, I have these guys that they are great at what they do, and this could be really great. And I'll just message him, and he can kind of decide like which ones go to the top, which ones go where. But if it was a big thing where it's like, hey, you can't tell anyone, the only person you could tell is David, then I would do that. Or maybe if like, what I would do is if there was a just giant detrimental. Like, remember when Elon Musk, like a year or two ago, I think it was a couple of years ago, he had just, yeah, it was during the pandemic where they like wouldn't let him like work in California. And it's like, okay, well, this man was dealing with a pandemic in China well before stuff was shutting down. You think they would let him run this? He went on Joe Rogan like the next day, being like, "Yeah, this is why I'm doing this. This is why X, Y, and Z." So if we had a really big thing where ECOMI took a hit, I would say like, "Hey, you should come on the podcast and you should, calm everyone down." Or if he does something like that, like he, like takes Ambien and goes to sleep and then tweets and it tweets into sleep on Ambien. Like not Rosie O'Donnell, what's her name? Rose. Oh God, girl who was on Roseanne. If that what happened to Roseanne happens to David Yu, takes Ambien to sleep, and then he tweets up a storm like that. I would totally have him come on the podcast then. But yeah, moving on. Not a Bot says, I'm tired after buying on PV all day. The auctions are fun. 3 wins, 5 losses. Congrats on getting what you got. 3 out of 8, not too bad. KrepoBrooke says, Randy, please look at quality video content rather than just videos which are not worth. And, just don't watch. Like, if you think my videos are crap, just don't watch. Like, that's not. I mean, you've been watching me for how long? Like, Not a Bot says, Crypto Boy, is your channel interesting? I don't think Crypto Boy has a channel. Yeah, there's no videos. But he subscribes to a lot of crypto people. DeFi Times, Johnny Dunn, Paul Barron Network, Andre Jick, Cryptora. So he subscribes. I guess he subscribed to me. But yeah, if you don't like this, then there's really nothing I can do. My parents is not about. I agree. So I'm gonna get to some YouTube comments here, and I'll let you guys in on how I respond to these guys. It is 1,600 views in 5 hours on that last one. We got Relatable Hustle says Coinbase does this now. I have their debit card and I have 4% back in XLM on all purchases, which I sell for more OMI. Hope to see crypto back debit card with OMI. So I guess Binance, Coinbase, and BlockFi also has cards in which you get a % back for spending. That's amazing. There's 3 of them then. So there's Coinbase, Binance, and BlockFi. All right, good for them. Moving on, we have James saying, haven't read the other comments, but Coinbase debit card does it with any cryptocurrency. Very nice and streamlined, converts any crypto into monies at point of sale. So convenient with you to reward 5% on selected cryptos. I love this and can't wait for veve to join. I wonder how much they make on that. I wonder how much like Coinbase and Binance will make on that. Punt says, Randy, I have a blue Coinbase credit card. I use XLM Bitcoin. I get 4% back, which is cool. This is amazing. And you got Justin saying, let's get this bread. Ondale. And that was the last of the comments for there. We got some more comments on here, though. Moving on. Omar says, have you taken notice that El Salvador is doing big things with Bitcoin, that he's making a conference for Bitcoin and 44 countries are tending to talk about it? Looks great. Yeah. I forget. I mentioned it in a video the other day. I forget which one it was. I make a video pretty much every day in conjunction with a stream. Like there's 2 streams today. I had one with Non-Fungible Wonderful, one right now. I had a video before. I'll probably do a video after this again because there's a bunch of stuff to go over where you have really wanting to compare OMI to the general markets and Bitcoin at large, and then you have the like the She-Hulk thing that I wanted to go over. So there's always news. I really hope that it doesn't increase and I can mostly stick to 1 video a day. But 2 videos a day would be. I mean, it's a lot. I mean, if I Cavell Anderson does it right, where let's say I make a couple dollars per video, and he with his amount of videos and his amount of views, he could make, probably makes dozens of doll hairs a day, because he gets a lot more views, got a lot more subscribers. Man's a machine. Man's an absolute machine, absolute monster, absolute gangster. Omar says very bullish that they're willing to learn how it did well for El Salvador. Yeah, and it's only going to continue. That will only continue. Lucky Clover says NCRO. Oh, CRO does it too? Oh, nice. Good for them. I like them. Father of the Sun says your content is awesome, Randy. That's why David came on. Congrats on the great success. Oh, why thank you. Why thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, Reese gets on a lot. He's gone on Essentially Crypto, gone on Foster, gone on Taps. I haven't gotten him on yet. I mean, I don't want to go and ask him to come on when he just came on. Like Taps and Essentially Cryptos. Might have to wait a while. Yeah, I think that kind of saturate him. And again, if it's, I don't want to be able to go and try to repeat any of the questions. I'd want to wait till other stuff is happening. But yeah, I think I'm the only one from the community that David's been on. I think. Well, yeah, because I think Dan was on Women of veve, Jeremy Powder was on Women of veve, Jeremiah Aoyang's on Women of veve. They got everyone. That was fantastic. Group, get a group of women together and they can accomplish a lot. They can they run the world, man. Where was I? Omar says the crazy thing, many countries can mine crypto organically because most have volcanoes which provide cleaner energy. How do you get it through volcanoes? I'm very, very interested in that. The volcano energy, like from the yeah, I'm really, really not confused. Yeah, I guess I'm a little confused. Curious about that. Only Panda says truth. Veve NFT analysis. If veve were to announce Pokemon, how would you like them to release the first NFTs, trading cards, etc.? I don't think they really need. I mean, I guess if Pokemon wanted to experiment with card NFTs, they could, but they don't need to. I mean, they already have so much demand for all of their cards. They literally just bought a whole bunch of printers, making the printers go. They're going to print so much, so I don't think they need that. I would want them to be statues. I'd want all the statues to be animated, because I think that should be the standard in the future. Obviously not now. Like now, most NFTs are just JPEGs. Ours are obviously clearly a lot different, but in the future, I want all Pokemon to be animated. Like in Pokemon, I think Yellow. Let's check this out. Pretty sure I have Yellow. Oh, there we go. I think if you go and click on Bulbasaur. Oh, I don't have him. Or no, I do have him. So it's not that one. There is, maybe it's silver or gold or crystal. Let's say crystal. And you go to the Pokedex. No, it's not the Pokedex. It's yeah, let's go to any one of these guys. See who Shui is. Go to the stats. And then they do a little. See that little animation that Furret just did? That is something I would want to see on like the Pokemon statues, like that animation that Crobat does for Alligator. Like they don't have to be crazy. What are some other ones I have? Wait, what was it? Okay. So they just have to be small. They have to be simple. If they're cute, like again, Furret is going to be cute. Furret isn't going to be like badass. Like, oh, that was kind of cute too with Gyarados. Look at that Togetic. Look at how adorable that is. Jinx. Yeah. So I think that they don't have to be crazy. They could do it back. I mean, they could start with Voltorb. I mean, they should do all of them. They should do, because you gotta catch them. You gotta collect them all. You gotta catch them all in NFT form. I'm gonna spend so much money on that. It's gonna be stupid. I'll probably only do the first 2 generations, which is 250 Pokemon, give or take. Yeah, it's 250 Pokemon. So because again, like if they do a 1-of-1 of Pokemon, I'm probably not gonna get it. Lewis Morgan, Dr. Prop, that's gonna be people that are worth 9 figures that they're gonna go and do that. I would say that I can't believe I got Lewis Morgan on the podcast too. That's fantastic. Peter Schenkman messaged me on Twitter the other day, saying we should go out to lunch, and he hasn't answered me back yet. Like he reached out and said, yeah, we can try this date. He's very good at getting people rallying around stuff. He's got like 150,000 followers on Twitter. I would want. Also, a week from today, Darcy Donovan's gonna be on the podcast. Can't wait for that. That's gonna be epic. She has like 7 million followers across all media platforms. You're probably sick of me talking about her, but it's a big one. It's a big one I'm getting for the channel. What were we talking about beforehand? Inner energy. Oh yeah, so Pokemon. There's gonna be some that go for tens of thousands. I know it. I know there's gonna be some that go for tens of thousands. If they make something like a 1 of 1, like a super rare, even like 1 of 10. Like if they have that secret rare Mewtwo or secret rare Mew, tens of thousands of dollars, if not hundreds. They're like 1 of 10. But I think they could do secret rare Mewtwo and secret rare Mew, and then still have them be like 1,500 and 500 each. You know, like 1,500 Mew and 500 Mewtwo. I think that would be solid. That would be, and I might not get it right away. That's something that I really hope doesn't happen until next year. I really need Omi to Moon before then. Before that happens. Hold on. AG says, Omi or Veve, what do you think people should dedicate first? Depends on what their goals are. You know, if they, are just living life and they're just chilling, they don't need money, but they like the collectibles, get the collectibles. But if you're someone that is struggling, like struggling, I mean, again, nothing's a guarantee. But even if the project were to die, Disney would find a way to move their collectibles off and do whatever. So, I think that throughout all of this, buying like a Deadpool or a Golden Moment, like anything Marvel or Disney, that's going to survive, and that's probably safer. And short term, I do think these collectibles go up before Omi, but long term, I think Omi goes much higher than most collectibles as far as rate of return. Especially now, rate of returns gonna be freaking ridiculous. Yeah. Now where was I? Forgot where I was. Okay, moving on. Omar Casada says the president of El Salvador tweets very often and mentions buying Bitcoin on the DIT while everyone is fearing. My man, good for him. Says El Salvador are building a power plant by their volcano, and it does get very deep into science to understand it. Yeah, I would know, but they're the first. They will not be the last. There's going to be a lot of other people to do that as well. Moving on here. Where was I? San Diego, do you play Pokemon Go? I have in the past. I haven't in a while, just because I've been busy, That's pretty much it. It's just I've been busy, haven't had time. Seven Duarte says Bane is really wanting to be set free. I don't know what I'd have to do to get. I mean, I'm probably not going to sell him, but just I don't know. I don't know what it would take me for me to set Bane free. Maybe 20,000 subscribers, I would set Bane. That seems like it's probably going to happen. So, at some point that will happen, but, who knows. Crazy Dan says they drill and tap the geothermal energy, the heat from the volcano, to power steam turbines, giving them eco-friendly electricity to power. Oh, that's fantastic. I have to take a picture of that. Oh, I can't. Okay, there we go. Man, good stuff. Sam Duarte says, it's cool. I just keep bringing it up. Dagog says, Disney, Marvel, or DC? Which category is he most bullish on? On veve? Well, DC is doing a lot of marketing. But even so, they're not getting a ton of sales from. Most of the sales come from the veve fam. It's not just people getting into crypto and NFTs that are doing it. It's people that are already here in veve that are buying the hero cards, that are buying the back cows. Yeah. So I would maybe not DC just yet. Although those Todds and those Resos are going to go for so much freaking money in the future. So much. Disney peeps are crazy. Marvel, I mean, probably not. I mean, what are some of the best Marvel ones that we have now? Spider-Man. I mean, Spider-Man's like the best on the app. That's I'm more bullish on Spider-Man over anything. You know, Partners, Mentad, Riso, Ultra Rare Spider-Man, the rest of the Spider-Man. Yeah, I think it should be going on an individual basis, not really as a company. Um, but probably, I mean, even let's say Warner Brothers like declares bankruptcy, like the characters aren't going to die. Like someone will buy them up. It's going to happen. Um, Kennedy's Amazing Ventures says, "How can you calculate a price for low mints versus the floor price?" Love your channel, thanks. Yeah. So in general, for a lot of Marvel and DC stuff, the sub 100, and it depends on the rarity. Like the sub 100 commons usually are about 10x of what the floor is. Um, the ultra rare usually about 4x of what the floor is. Secret rare used to be a lot lower. It used to be about like 2.5x, but because secret rares tend to be a lot more scarce, those have upped a little bit to almost about 3.5, 4x, give or take. Um, yeah, that's generally how I would take a look at it. And then the sub 50s usually add an additional premium on top of that, depending on which one it is. Michael Santiago says, "I believe you will be the next BitBoy. I know it was have more than 100,000 followers." Um, Possible. I mean, when this actually does blow up, and let's say somebody like asks the community, "Hey, who's someone good to follow on YouTube?" They'll probably say, like, the OGs. They'll probably say, "Oh, Taps Trade's really good," and they'll probably include me in there, like Taps Trades, Randy Chavez. They'll probably just peel out, I mean, other people go on to other things though. Like Kyle Wilson's working for a whole other company. He's working for Illuvium, competitor of veve. Now, does that mean he thinks that veve's crap? No, of course not. It just thinks that. Also, depending on how much time. I mean, Rob stuff, Dino Lang, they're putting in a lot more time. Again, Taps Trade is a lot of these people are very, very busy. Cavella Anderson rocks a lot. He does a lot of good content. Johnny Dunn does a lot of good content. But yeah, I as long as I keep doing this, give my throat a little bit of rest, I'll try to. I mean, once they do marketing, yeah, there's a lot of people going to come, and I'm the only one that has an interview with David Yu, so, well, for right now. Crazy Dan 420 says, "There is a Bitcoin city in Earth 2 in El Salvador in the same place." Heck yeah, there is. I think I have a tile there, just because. Matabot says, "I have no problem with the quality of Thor. Stop listening to negative people. Their NFT is down, so they trash everything." Yeah, a lot of people are negative, but again, like some of the things, there is a bit of a quality difference between some of Marvel's and most of DC's. Do I love the collectibles any less because of that? No, I still have my Sue Storm. I still have most of my Storms. I still have, um, you know, I have 5 of these Thors, not the secret rares. Those are a bit more expensive. So it doesn't affect me. Like, again, I clearly still have Pokemon on my phone. Pokemon Gold, so, give me an old school Pokemon game or any old school video game over like a new video game. New video games look a lot prettier. New video games look beautiful. How good is the game? Like, how epic is like the gameplay though? Like Mario 64 is amazing. Like that was super fantastic. Like there's so many Nintendo games are so good. Old school PlayStation, old school I'd take a lot of those over over some of the new games. Some of the new games are great and they're beautiful and they're fantastic and everyone plays them, and some of the new games are a bit more story driven as well. Like God of War, the Halo theme makes like grown men cry. Like there's to each their own. But yeah, I really don't care for graphics at all. Like I don't, again, if people that play video games, they know that a lot of sometimes the most crappiest, dirtiest looking piece of armor could be like the best in the game. Like that could be the best item that you have. And I think that some of the designers know what they're doing, and they did that on purpose. It's like a metaphor for life. It's like, okay, you know, like, why did my girlfriend choose me? It's not because I'm really good looking. it's not because of that. It's probably just because, like, you know, she liked the way my mind works, or she likes the way certain things work, you know. Yeah, moving on. Where was I? R. Elon says, seriously, what is the probability that Omi will reach 3 cents within 2 years? I'd put that at like a 95 to 98% chance that we get 3 cents within 2 years. Like, I don't want to say it's guaranteed, but that's pretty much, yeah. I would even say like 98 to 99% chance. You know, 3 cents is not a lot. Like that is less than $10 billion market cap. That should be very easy. I mean, there's a lot coming. There's a lot of burn that's going to happen. This is stupid. That should be like 99.5, 99.8% chance. I keep going up as time goes on because I'm realizing all the main catalysts, which they again, everything you heard, David, you interview, everything you hear in the you know, that most recently unlisted interview with Lark Davis, there are some things that have not been spoken about, and they're going to wipe your freaking mind. Oh my God, they're going to blow your mind. So yeah, this it's easy. Final number, 99.98% chance he'll get a 3 cents within 2 years. Darth Chaos says 64 had a bunch of classics. Can't forget Tilos, Oot, and Legend of Zelda. Okay, I said Tilos like I was trying. Yeah, Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask. Yeah, 100%. Hang on one second, guys. Yeah, I'm a huge proponent of Legend of Zelda, Paper Mario, Yoshi, like Yoshi's Story, oh my God. So many games, like Star Fox. Star Fox is like, oh my God, I played more of that than almost anything, you know. Donkey Kong and, you know, Pokemon. Yeah, there's so many great, amazing things. Hey You Pikachu. Good time. Where was I? YouTube 671 is Randy. You are a good looking. Thank you, fam. Thank you. Steve Norton says Toe Jam and Earl, Altered Beast, Golden Axe, lots of things. Those are things. And Dude says, and heckin' smart. That's why I follow. Oh, thank you. I've been losing a little bit of weight, so I'm trying to you know, be a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. Throwing a joke every now and then, but yeah, yeah, it was wild. I you know, this many subscribers I didn't think I'd get that. You know, 8,000's a lot. Hopefully get 10,000 before the end of the year. You know, we shall see. Oh. I'm gonna answer some more comments on the YouTube here, because it has been a while. Ooh, excuse me. Comments are Omi Child saying Coinbase card, you can spend Bitcoin. Yes, that's amazing. I've answered a bunch of those. Let's go on the. Ooh, Brock McBlockchain had tweeted. I don't know what that is, but I gave it a like. Gave that a like. That's pretty cool. Let's do a fish battle. Let's go in MetaMask and let's do some fish battles here. Come on. Why isn't it not letting me? Okay, there we go. It's like, why isn't it letting me connect my MetaMask? So we'll go to the browser here. And we'll go to fisharena.com. Okay, ranked match. Oh, all right. I'm gonna join this match. Oh, loading fighters. I'm gonna go as Munchie. All right. So I'm going to do that first move. I'm versing Mandy. Oh, I think I know this person. This person has Billy and Mandy. So I have Mandy, and I attacked them, and they didn't. They decided to. Okay, we both went to heal. So this next one, let's see what we'll do. I think he's going to attack this one. So I should should block, but I already put in my move, and it was not a block. So I went to heal, and he attacked. Oh, I attacked, and he did a block. So he's probably going to attack now to get me to go down. So I'm going to do a block. and we'll see what he does. Did we both block? Did we both? Go, senor! Go, go, go! I don't know why he's not. Oh, we both did a block. Okay, okay. All right, so... oh, we both did a block again. That's insane. In which case, I think third time's a charm. I'll block again. Because I had a thought, oh, if he's going to block again, I should probably just heal. But I did another block. Wow. Okay, fourth time. Now I'm definitely going to heal. Huzzah. Okay. Now I'm going to attack. Because now we're at the same thing. Go to the comments here. When will comics come out in series? Oh my god, dude! I would love it if we can get the series. Okay, he's doing nothing but blocking, so I'm just gonna heal. For it to come out in a series, they have done a couple of that with one Spider-Man. They did the Death of Captain America. Dude, if they would do Civil War, I would be all over that. They're do Secret Wars, all over that as well. I don't know if that's something they'll actually do though. Oh no, he attacked me. He won. I was a loser. Damn. Okay. Like I said, not good at this game at all. I actually do have a. I think I have my. I should have my VCon ticket now. Is it hidden? Nope, got none hidden. So I haven't gotten it yet, I don't think. But I will get it at some point. I had sent the person my my MetaMask address, but I did not get that yet. I'll keep you all posted. Crypto Insomnias, what's up, Bo? What's going on, man? I hope you're doing well. Pags and God's Entry, they're over in New Jersey today. They're over in Atlantic City. It's like, yo, just rent an Enterprise and come on down. I was like, I can't. I had a podcast tonight, a podcast tomorrow. NFT for Noobs is going to be on the podcast at, let's see what time we got here. And for Noobs is going to be on the podcast at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. So yeah, that'll be interesting. That will be quite interesting. Ooh, Sleeping Comic says, so I won't be there on Thursday until Thursday afternoon-ish. We're almost Thursday night. I leave Sunday morning at like 6 a.m. So I'll try. I mean, if I can. Again, he also works and does stuff as well. Oh, there's no cooking with Chavez today. You know, I probably will. Did you ever play Golden Sun? I did not play Golden Sun. I feel like I might have missed out. Put on Sun. So what do you think is the most undervalued NFT on veve? It might be that Thor Ultra Rare, to be honest. Or we could take a look at. Ooh, Mumbot has responded. Says, hi Randy, for sure would love some high fives. Hope to see you. Shoot an email or DM over so we can schedule something. Ah, Mumbot, I'm such a fan. Yeah, sure. Does she have an email? There's Discord. Should DM though. Oh, she follows me now. Let's schedule something. Okay. Howdy, Mumba. Chavez here. What should I put in the DM? I'll be getting there Thursday night and leaving Sunday morning. Not 100% sure of the schedules for people, but when's a good time to meet up? would be great to get you on le podcast. I'll put the podcast in case, so this is why I shouldn't think I'm like foreign. Le podcast. Okay, that'd be great. I'm not in our Discord. Mumbot World Brand. 15,000 followers. Let's see what she's about here. I'm an artist, storyteller, world builder, toy designer, creator of Mumbot World Brand. A mom. I've been in the NFT space for over a year now, making NFTs, onboarding, building, trying to come up with new ways, create cool stuff, and innovate. Oh yeah. Where's she at? Yeah. I know she's on. Oh yeah, there she is. She's got that little ghost. She's got that little ghost right there. That's so cool. I can now go and be like, I got a VCon speaker on the podcast. That'd be great. I wonder if she's gonna fangirl over anyone that's there. I don't know, fanboy over a bunch of people who are there. Okay, so let's go to brands here. Let's take a look at some of these other stuff. I'm still gonna go with Adventure Time, saying that Ice King is super undervalued. Yeah, there's 23 of them. He's at $84. What I buy mine at? I bought one at. I paid $93 for mine. There's one for $84. So yeah, that's stupid. Pay $1,000. You take out more than. You take out a lot. You put in 20. So 33. Oh no. Okay. So take about $3,200, and you can get rid of the. Yeah, $3,300. You take away all but 5 of these Ice Kings, which is nuts. And then one of them's $10,000. I was going to pay that. I don't think I was going to pay the one that's $999 either. You know, so the other ones left that are $500. It's the things that you could do is not. I think Ice King's very undervalued. I think some of the comics as well, like Fantastic Four #5. There's no way that should be $2,600. There's no way. That is stupid. Those guys are very undervalued. Some of the Disney NFTs like $100. Like I hope I didn't just X out of this. I did not. Thank God. Let's go to Disney Golden Moments. Like those duos. Cogsworth and Lemire. They are at $83. What the fudge? Cogsworth and I get there's 10,000 of them. There's gonna be a lot more people that are looking for that than 10,000. Flounder and Sebastian's $100. Golden Moment should not be under $100. That is ridiculous. And then you have the villains. Villain's another thing. Ursula is the first appearance villain on here. Now I get it. There's like 8 or 9% of her up for sale, but you know she's animate. Oh, not animate. She's got sound. You know, and she's going for almost half of retail. I think the Queen of Hearts is pretty much the same thing. It's got to be, yeah, it's like $11. Queen, like the Queen, you want to buy like the Queen? First appearance Disney villain. Like this is the first Disney villain ever, and she's going under retail. That is freaking redunculous. Jafar's the only one going above retail. $46. Damn. I will start cooking though. Oh yeah, Ghost Trap is really good. You know, you can do that. It's one of the first ones that are interactive with it, you know, because you have Get Slimer. I think if we have Haunter, if we have Gengar and Ghastly, might be able to use that for them as well. That'd be really fun if we could do. Common Zeros is Random Night. If you want to unload some gems, how do I go about it? And what is the current rate for gem? I don't know. It's probably like 0.6 maybe. That'll differ depending on who you go to. VVLG is someone to go to. You have outside of VVLG, probably go to Pags. Pags will know somebody. I know somebody as well. Although you're looking to offload gems, right? Yeah, if you're looking to unload some gems, then that's probably not. They typically only sell. So unload, get buyer. I don't know, but use me or like Foster or someone as like an escrow Don't use any of those Telegram groups. You are going to, if you use some of those Telegram groups, you're just gonna not. Um, like a lot of those like are scams. I would not use those. Um, Definitely do a trusted escrow. You, where was I here? Crypto on Sunday says, I'm holding two of the ultra rare, got the whole set. Get that bread. Lord of the Realm says, hi, I didn't realize I was playing against you in the feature arena. That was my Mandy. Oh, you got Billy and Mandy, right? Yeah, good game, good game. Smurf Dabs said, sup, bro? Good vibes on here. Smoking a bowl for you. Oh, I thank you. Well, I thank you kindly. I am cleaning off the grill a little bit. I call it a grill. It's not really a grill. It's like it's a frying pan. There's a level in Star Fox called like Out of the Frying Pan. Oh, such a good level. It's so hard because it's you can not get hit the whole thing and you could still die because the heat on the level just damages your ship every second that you're on there. So if you're playing that on like expert mode, you're gonna lose like it's so hard. It is so hard. I don't think you can die though from the heat. It just lowers your health and get hit by anything, then you get hecked. Yeah, you want to sell gems? How do I contact you? Twitter. Just go on Twitter, and I'm at real Randy Chavez on Twitter, and then just let me know. Hey, it's commas and zeros. How do I unload some gems? And then I think it's like it might be 0.6, might be 0.5. I honestly don't know right now. I would have to take a look. See if you see something for like 0.4 or something like I don't know, that might be a little fishy, a little sketchy, Michael Zone says, Randy, I'm desperately waiting for 0.0005 Omi. I hope it gets there. I don't know if it would though. That's very, very, very low. Now I'm sure if Bitcoin goes to like 20K, that we could go and get I'm sure that we can go and get 3 zeros and maybe but 0.05, that's we'd have to drop another 66% from where we are now, which I'm not saying is not possible. Of course everything's possible, but it's a lot. Yes, Billy and Mandy still looking for Grim. Get it? How did you do, Lord of the Realm, on the airdrops? Because he did put out some airdrops today as well, either today or yesterday. I forget which day. So that was pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna put that on there. Put that on 7. It's gonna be really hot. Hiccups. Okay, we're gonna scoot back over here. I feel like Yoda sometimes. Which is another Adventure Time charter where honestly, that whole first set they're both amazing. I don't know too much about the second set. I haven't had it in a while. Let me take a look. See. Let's go to Series 2. Oh yeah, Princess Bubblegum. Oh my God, there's like 1% of her on there. Oh my God, she's $38. Now that is almost that's a bit more than where she was retailing at, $15. But yeah, and now granted she is the uncommon. How much is BMO at? BMO is less than 1% of BMO out there, and that's $35. Let's go 15 gems. Okay, let's like Luna Space Princess, which I don't know how many people really want it at 57. Lady Rainicorn, my lady over here. There's 31 of her, so less than 2%. Okay, that's at least 350. But how much Marceline? Marceline and Ice King tend to go hand in hand. I gave her 389. That first set definitely. And then Princess Bubblegum and BMO probably for the second set. But yeah, anything season 1 is stupid undervalued. Yeah, Todd and Riso are stupid low as well. Let's take a look at that. I haven't checked their prices in a while. But Dr. Profit just swept the floor on Todd's. Anything under like 4K. It's down to 3,400 again. That's very low. So let's see what the Riso's at. Riso's back up to 6,500. So he was down to 40, like less than 5K, which is nuts. A dollar cost average in, same. Other Realm says, I got the Mega Brain Maze. Is it only one airdrop per account, per fiche? It's one airdrop per fiche. So out of the 1 airdrop per fiche, and apparently that you can get like it leads to 5 something. I guess like 5 options or whatever. There's a. I put it in my video before. I'll go over it now again real quick. If I can find it. Where'd it go? Okay. So every fiche gets an airdropped item. Each has 5x possibilities for May. Some people have 50 fiche. And the rarest item was the jellyfish. And it only had a 5% airdrop rate. Smurf Dab says, where you buy your OMI at? Bit4x is usually the best place. Lucky Clover says, what's cooking, fiche? It's my meat. It's my 93% lean meat that is cooking. I only got 1 airdrop, even though I have 2. Check again. Polygon has been fishy lately. Like they've been. So I would check again. Check in the hidden items because sometimes they are hidden. Definitely check there. Ooh. Really quickly. You know how many paper plates I go through? I should really get like a plate from like the dollar store and just use that every day. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go to the dollar store and I'm gonna get a plate. That's gonna be a lot better. I'm gonna flip these bad boys real quick. Stepping on the beat. Stepping on the beat. Stepping on the beat. All right, there. I don't know if they're ready to be flipped yet, so I'll give that a minute. I hope you like my SpongeBob. Stepping on the beach. Randy, what price did you buy your main? I mean, averaged out at like 0.0035 maybe. Average. Superman is low. Let's see what Superman's at. Let's go to the DC Direct here. Superman was like 1,000 gems at one point. I don't think he's that low anymore. Yeah, he's like 40% higher than what he was. He was literally at 1,000 gems. It was nuts. Pharaoh says, ouch, I paid 180 for Coke Polar Bear Snow Globe. Ooh, 36 gems. I will not be locking in that block. Yeah, so there are some people that got that battle statue. They got the Batman vs. Killer Croc at like 2,200 gems. It's 143 now. Like, holy crap on a cracker. People literally spent $2,200 on that. I mean, I knew it would go back down, but I didn't think it'd get down here. That is Shorty got low. Radio Insomnia, I was thinking of picking up the ultra rare Spider-Man. Let's see what that's at. Let's see what that ultra rare Spider-Man's at. Take a look at this Marvel Spider-Man. The ultra rare Spider-Man is at 2,900. Yeah, not bad to get him. All right, now it's time to flip. Flip these bad boys. Woo! Oh, Nelly. Oh, Lordy. All right, I have been cooking them unevenly, so now I have to compensate. It's going to take a while. Where was I? Like, close. Any more people getting access to the web app? Yeah, as of yesterday, they sent out some more people. So that was pretty interesting. I would expect more YouTubers to do it, but I guess no other YouTubers really got it. Yeah. It's completely random. I didn't get it. Jerry Klaus says, if veve is still around at Xmas, the Coke thing. veve is like one of the most successful things like in NFTs. I feel like Jerry Klaus is a big troll here. Michael Zellian says, stacking low mint Thor seems to be the play. I've seen a top 5 MCU for experience get this disrespect. I've never, this is low mint. Yeah, I think any Thors, they're very, very undervalued. Sean Zizi, what's for dinner is my some meat. Gonna get some ground beef here, some burgers. That's what's for dinner. Good one, Sonny says, but I pick up a Kong Ultra Rare today. Ooh, Kong Ultra Rare. Let me take a look at that. Oh, yay, my person paid for my Pokemon card. It's like 80 bucks. It's like nothing. I can finally send that out tomorrow. You said, what was the Kong? Kong Ultra. Okay, let's take a look at that. Because I do like the decon stuff. I think that's pretty cool. Anaheim, USA, 2021. Alright, extra large. Right? That's what you mean by Kong, right? Or wait, what do you mean by Kong? Because it's a Little Friends Gold, and that's not an ultra rare. So wait, yeah, confirm what the Kong is for me, because I'm brain derping right now. But the Little Friends Silver is only $250. Really? Okay. Little Friends Black and White. The rare is $140. Wow. What's the secret rare at? Because there's 488 of those. There's and 1900. Nice. What time is Dino starting? I don't know. Go check his channel. But how much per month will your OnlyFans cost? I don't know. I got to see what the average is for OnlyFans. Admittedly, I probably would not make that much. So how much is the average OnlyFans? Okay. The typical OnlyFans model charges $9.99 a month. Okay. All right. How much should I pay? Yeah, so the minimum is $4.99. The max subscription price is $50 a month. Creators can also set up tips or paid private messages starting at a minimum of $5. Paid tips and private messages can not only boost earnings, but help creators engage their fans, build a loyal following. I don't know how much of that is really worth it. You know, $50 a month and you get private messaging, and, you know, that's a lot. That is a lot. That is a lot for $50. Or unless you gate that and you say, hey, it's an additional X, like $1 per message or something. I don't know. Prices are plummeting when I'm a footer. I mean, yeah, they still sell everything that they make. So if they are selling everything that they make, the app is successful. They've made over $200 million has gone of gems have been bought, and over 200 million of gems have been spent. So, like, of course they're going to be around. Like, you got to use your brain here. Supergirl 60. Oh, which Supergirl is 65 to 70? Let me know. Does name a comic collectible? I probably have it. I'm glad you do. Okay, this is probably why Kang. Okay, Kang is probably what he meant. Yeah, that's a good point. I'll take a look at that in a second. I'm just gonna see how these bad boys are doing. Wow, these are doing all right. Actually, these are doing a little better than all right. Alright, so we got the Ultra Rare Kang I'll take a look at in a minute. But I also have to keep an eye on these here burgers. Alright, turning the oven off. I'll let those sit for a second. And then Kang Mint 1590. Okay, alright, so you're looking at, let's take a look at the Kang. Let's go to the comics. Yeah. Also, we need like a functioning search bar before we really go big. I also want to see what the Vengeance Secret Rare, that first appearance of America Chavez, only $129. I might want to get that. I might want to get that at some point. But let's see where the Kang's at. There's a lot of these comics. Why did they give me Vengeance #1 again? Like, okay. Fallout #4, another journey. Why are they? Yeah, this out kind of trip sometimes. don't think I have any of the Kangs, so I can't even look and go to like other Kangs. Penthouse 4 number 5. Hit Monkey. Come on, Kang, where you at, girl? Tell me something, girl. Are you happy? Okay, this is just not showing me. Okay, there we go. Avengers number 8. The secret rare is at 8,500. Damn. Ultra was at 1,000. That's not bad. What's the common at? Common's at 185. Wow. Very close. I have a 3-digit Kang rare and the ultra rare. Nice. This Kang secret rare is up next to my list. Get it. Crypto Insomnia has a Kang mint 1590 for 1K. Which mint? No, like which number is that secret rare? Or because they sell everything, then it plummets $50 total of retail. I mean, some things, and okay, well that's not the fault of veve. That's the fault of the people that are buying it, that are selling it at a discount. Lucky Clover's a Supergirl rare 125, available at 65. All right, let's see. Supergirl rare. Hold on. Let's take a look here. What was that, DC Direct? Or was that the Cover Girls? All right, so the Supergirl, the rare. Okay, so the rare 100. There's only 48 available for the first appearance of her. She's at 279. But if you're talking about the Supergirl that is in the second one, okay, this one, 125, available out of, so there's less than 2% of her, $66. I mean, she looks better than the first Supergirl. The first Supergirl looks just not as good. That's first appearance. I mean, if you like it, if you like her, and you know, yeah, I mean, if you like her and it's something that it's like you can get enjoyment out of, sure. I mean, it's not crazy expensive. So yeah, I think it's fine. Jerry Cloud's Star Wars, the only successful drop in months. I mean, Strange Tales is doing pretty well also. You know, and we're just talking about comics. Jim Farrell says, that sound's making me hungry. Oh, dude, speaking of which, I gotta go get this. I gotta go get this bread. All right, let's go. Oh, yeah. All right. That on there. Put that on your plate. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, this is a little hot right now, so I'm gonna go and, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go and put that up there, let that cool off a bit. And I mean, it depends on what you say as far as the successful. I mean, the Eye of Agamotto, the secret rare is above retail. The secret rare and the ultra rare Thor are above retail. Not everything is above retail, but it depends on how you look at it. The code, yeah, DC Cover Girls. Starcast is nice grab, especially with Kang in the big bad of the next few phases. Well, I don't know if he will be the big bad in the next few. I mean, he's going to be the big bad of Ant-Man Quantumania. But, you know, if they're going to do Secret Wars, Kang is not the big bad in that. If they do a combination of both, like, dude, if Kang and Doctor Doom team up, and you have like two big bads, which Avengers have really never faced, like two, you know, Thanos and his children, sure, I guess, you know, Ultron, there's a bunch of Ultron, you know, sure, I guess, but yeah, I think it really depends on where they go with it. Oh, I was supposed to make some eggs on there. I was supposed to put a couple fried eggs on top. Forgot to do that. Fudge up. It's the sound of heart attacks. I mean, it's 93% lean meat, but yeah, I mean, it'd be a lot better if I did grilled chicken. Be a lot better if I did. Well, I had salmon this morning, so that makes, yeah, that was pretty healthy. Instead of just eggs, I could just do egg whites. Yeah, but you know, better than Taco Bell. Fun of the Sun says Secret Rare Marvel comic or Secret Rare Spider-Man animated. You can only have one. Which one? Secret Rare Spider-Man animated. That's going to be the. And I say this not because, I mean, partly edition size, partly it's just And Marvel Comics #1 though, there's a lot. There's a Well, I mean, there's a lot of I mean, hell, there's like 32 common Spider-Man if you can't afford the secret rare. But that's more of like a flex. I mean, going by the data, technically the Marvel Comics #1 secret rare would be worth the most because that's worth like millions of dollars in real life. Whereas secret rare Spider-Man, there's no statue of that in real life. At least not the ones that we have. So it's hard to say. I mean, if you go by the data historically, that secret rare Marvel comic #1 is probably gonna be, but I've been waiting forever for comic people to come in, and some are, but most people aren't. That's gonna be a slow thing. I think people take more interest in NFTs in general before comic people come in, and again, they really they have to fix up the app before they do marketing. So we shall see. I just got a feeling like the data says MC #1 is better, but I know people and I just have that gut feeling that the Secret Rare Spider-Man will outperform everything. Big A says, Randy, you doing keto? I went from 343 to 186 on keto. I've kept it off almost 2 years. Wow, that's incredible. That's almost half your body weight. That's nuts. Yeah, it's pretty much keto. I'm doing eggs, doing broccoli, cauliflower, kale, fish, and meat. You can eat cheese on keto, but cheese just has a lot of fat. Like I love mozzarella cheese. It just has a lot of fat, and so I cut out. I guess I cut out dairy as well. Eggs I don't really consider dairy because it's like they're just chicken periods. They're not like I mean, I guess it's a byproduct, but they're not like from a cow, not from milk. I don't really consider it poultry either. I think it's just kind of in its own little thing. Moving on. Jerry Clouds is a tough call, but I'll go with Secret Rare Spider-Man. Yeah, then my feeling as well. Milham's, what's up, man? What's up, Milham? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good in this crazy time in the world right now. It's so strange how depending on where you are in the world or depending on what like you study or what you're into, your world can be completely different. Like you could be like there's a commercial of like these two guys that really like soccer and they're both like Irish or both they're both of like the same descendants. They both eat they both work out, they both eat food, they both work at like a similar job, they're both in like construction, whatever. But one's like a Northern Ireland fan, and it's like another fan. Like just two different soccer teams because they live like 6 blocks in the opposite direction. Like wouldn't have it anywhere else. It's so strange that me and like my landlord have two complete literally live in the same house building thing, and just two completely different lives. You could have like a brother. You could have and that's what I love about you. Like at DesignerCon, ran into a couple of people that said, "Listen, me and my brothers, we didn't really talk that much. We didn't like hate each other, no problems. We just had nothing in common. But now, because of Veve, we're in like a group text with our mom saying like, hey, did you get the drop?" No, the things. I don't know. It's just weird. Depending on which patch of dirt you're on, depends on your whole outlook on life and your whole view on the world. That's crazy. Moving on. Okay, Clouds, the fours don't rise on 90% of the collectibles in comics now. I mean, again, in a recession or in a bear market, it's just you got to expect that. Superman equals dead friends are like, how the fudge does that make sense at all? Like that's just wrong. That's just blatantly like fake news. Michael Gazelian says Secret Rare Electra stack. I mean, I'll take a look at her. I mean, she has the first appearance. She's animated. There's no ultra rare, so there's no like Secret Rare Spider-Man. If you can't afford that, okay, pay 90% less and get the ultra rare. It's also animated. Oh my God, Electro Secret Rare is 109. Like that's so cheap. 2,800 of her. And I guarantee you everything else rare is below retail. But again, like so, why would you not call like again? Electra has everything wrong with her. People hated her. Secret Rare is still going above retail. So I don't get Jerry Claw how you say like there are only two successful drops. You know when every single drop has something that goes above retail. So like I said, yeah, I don't get that at all. I think that's 100% wrong. Moving on. Crypto Insomnia says, love that song. Which song was I singing? I forget. What song was I singing 8 minutes ago? Big A says, Iron Man, Golden Moments at 450. Damn! There's another one I get, because the Golden Moment. It's like a word bonus in Scrabble. You get Iron Man, like in general, his first appearance Iron Man, and it's a Golden Moment, like one of those first Golden Moments that appeared. Nuts. Okay, it says it won't be like the comics, just like Infinity War wasn't. Yeah, that's kind of the issue that a lot of this all started with licensing. Like in Civil War, Spider-Man never joins Captain America's team, but in the comics, that's such a ugh. And I get a lot of hate for it for crapping on Iron Man all the time because they portray him as not as crappy of a character as he is in the comics. Like he's wrong. He's one of the smart. He's the best multitasker in Marvel, like the best, but is just wrong on so many things, and is actually like you could almost argue that he's like a bad person. You can actually argue that he is a negative force a very big negative force in the universe. And that he does a lot more bad than good in the comics. Not that he purposely, no, he purposely wipes out other planets, I guess, just to save his own skin. And they don't paint him as that bad in the movies, and again, he makes so many bad decisions that Spider-Man's like, listen, you lied to me. You're like you gave me a new suit to spy on me. You did all these horrible things that got my ass kicked, that almost killed Aunt May, that just, so he joins Captain America's side. And, you have Ben and what's her name, reporting on it, the girl that was in Daredevil. And that's the other thing. There's no Daredevil. There's so many, like, Fantastic Four played an integral part in Civil War. And, I wish they would have. Now, again, for what it was a great movie. That was so good. But yeah, I wish they would have done like a 9-part Netflix series or something like that. Because that would have been, you need that. Civil War is such a big story. I'd hope they do that for like a Secret War as well. Secret War is huge. Secret War has so much backstory. But again, they can't do that because they do Captain America stuff. They made him old too soon. Should not have done that. He does get old in the comics. He does get old in Secret Wars. But it's after like the Jonathan Hickman's Avengers and New Avengers. So you go in and he's part of the Illuminati, and they wipe his mind because they disagree with him. So they erase his memory. And then in between that, he fights somebody that sucks a super serum soldier right out of him, and that's why he becomes Old Man, Captain America, and then he remembers, and then he fights. They are savage. Captain America is just it's a soldier, brilliant strategist, like one of the best strategists ever in Marvel, but he's not that smart. And they let him know it. Oh my God, did they let him know it? Jesus Christ. Hold on. Okay, it says, this is a multiversal war where they will take main points of Secret Wars, which was the incursion. Yeah, I can't wait to go watch that again and have play a drinking game every time they say incursion. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Plant-based and fish, man. Plant-based eggs and egg whites. Um, well, I mean, fish is great, and plants are great. You know, like I said, like kale, broccoli, cauliflower, good stuff. Because of today's Secret Rare Iron Man is dropping far enough that I will likely pick it up. I didn't even go for today's. I didn't even see what it was. Oh, first appearance of Rhodes. Rhodey. Rhodey. All right, let's take a look here. Commons. Oh, again, how do you... Commons are over retail. Secret Rare at 0 is 288. Yeah, Rhodey's cool. Okay, so I unfortunately will not be able to go and get sleeping on the podcast this weekend, but another date. Got a link from veve Viral. Oh, okay. Let's see a bunch of these comments from Curtis M. Cooper. I really want to see the response to Super Duper Hank. He hasn't responded yet. Central bankers and financial regulators from 44 countries enjoying their second day of talks about financial inclusion, banking the unbanked, and Bitcoin adoption in Bitcoin Beach and in El Salvador. I will probably put that in my video later because it's a good thing to do. Now, that causes your diet is pretty good. Taco Bell will kill you and make you weak. Yeah, Taco Bell's pretty bad for you, but you know, if you choose to live like a pauper, 2,000 calories for $5, not bad. Inferno saying, yum, gonna have me some fried chicken puree for breakfast. I mean, do what you gotta do, man. That was great. I remember I got sick in Kuwait once, and I'm going over like the diet with my doctor, and he says like, "Wait, does this nurse have this right? You're eating 18 eggs a day?" And he was like, "I was like, yeah, I mean they're not all yolks. I'll eat about maybe, like 8 to 10 yolks a day, and the rest are egg whites." And he's like, "You're gonna die." I'm like, "What?" Yeah, apparently you're not supposed to eat too many eggs. Was like, who the fudge came out with that? It's like, no, like I was eating 18 eggs a day, every single day. They were hard boiled, and I was eating a good half, if not more than half. They had the yolks, but yeah, a lot of it was a lot of egg whites. Super chat from Zach R saying 5 foot long. Oh, $5. Oh yeah. No. I don't know what you can get at Subway for $5. That could be 2,000 calories. It probably. I don't know. Do they even have that anymore? I haven't had Subway in a while. Subway was good. Dude, they had some steak there. I'm going to get Subway soon. Because that was good. That was good. Get some, Subway, yeah. The steak was good. Get out some mozzarella cheese. Oh my God. You cannot tell me that wasn't like some of the best things they had. There's a gym I used to go to. And next to the gym was a Subway. And as a little pre-gym snack, I would just get, those little things. It'd be like $2 for a little thing of steak. I'm like, okay, heat up this steak for me, please, in those little like cardboard containers. I was like $2. I'll get it. And then they closed down. I've been sad ever since. Ever since. No, what was that? Crypto Insomniac says, I got the Marvel #1 ultra rare. Going to hodl. Hodl that like no other. Mm-hmm. Mike Guzelian says, right, if you created or collaborated an independent OMI staking project that allow us to do this with our OMI via your Patreon, or otherwise, I'd be down to stake the entire shebang. How much OMI do you have, Michael? I mean, it would have to be a really good... It would have to be a really good staking program tier. And also, like, how would I know? Like, how would I know that you're staking? And to have to be like on the honor system, which I was like, yeah, I'm staking. I was like, okay, no, you're not. And then the rewards would have to be significant because they're doing staking on Ascendex. So in order to not stake on Ascendex and to stake on my, that'd be hard. I don't know how I would do that. I could maybe do it and say like, I'd probably only be for whales. Have like 20 million OMI or more, 50 million. I know 20 again. That's too little because too many people have 20 million OMI or more. For it to be worth it for them to stake, I'd have to give them something, and be a lot of people that would do that. If someone offers a staking tier, I'd be like, hey, you stake 40 million OMI, and I'll give you an ultra rare alligator Loki, every quarter. Okay, I'll get 3 ultra rare alligator Lokis each quarter then. Like I'll stake 120 million of it. That's not even worth it because it's only that'd have to be like a secret rare. Cool, get 3 secret rare alligator Lokis each quarter. Because I could stake 120 million. Excuse me. Where was I? Okay. Where was I before this? Okay. Moving on here. William says, hello, William. Dracula Superman is effing dead. Everyone hated anything Superman has been since mid-1980s. So a lot of DC's animated movies are really good. And even if you didn't like the Man of Steel movie, okay, the film was a financial success. Even if you did not like Batman v Superman, that was a financial success. So again, whether the people like him or hate him, he puts butts in seats, man. Donabot says, I agree, Sewer Spider-Man has proven itself. Don't sell it. What's up, Hobley? How's it going? Draclaw says, secret rares, which you have 41 shot at, will make you money. They do. They are. Randy Gazillion says, Randy, how powerful do you think Winnie the Pooh Golden Moment is given? It's top 3 brand in the world. I have it. I'm not going to sell it. I have that whole duo set because that's, yeah, those are stupid, undervalued, a lot of those duos. Cloud owns 2 Golden Moments. Owns a Pooh and an R2. Very nice. Saying Pooh is magic. Okay, says Jerry, Superman is far from dead. Yeah, I think he's just trolling. Michael Level says, I'm getting hungry. Well, you gotta make some dinner. I might make some eggs after this. I'm gonna do a video after this. Actually, I'm gonna do a video right now. Once I get off this. Crypto says, what up? What up, buddy? My collectibles. What's going on? Zach R, thank you for the super chat saying $5 foot long. I totally get a $5 foot long. Thank you. Okay, this is 18. Probably Southern says, hey, wanted to see what you thought of Radomir Kovacevic. I'm not 100% sure what that is. Theo Payne says, just finished watching that Lark Davis interview. Blows my mind how people could lose faith in me. Yeah. Ginferno says, I never heard eggs called that before. I have a duck and 2 chickens at my house as pets, so we get a few fresh eggs. Nice, mate. I was going to say, it would have to be a program you're doing where we buy an NFT your team creates to qualify for staking somehow. Just a thought thing. But I've tried to think about this. the hard time that I get is trying to put utility, because I don't want just people, hey, buy my NFT and it has no utility. I want to give it utility, but the only utility I can think of is like conversations with me. Like you get like a free 1 hour phone call with me, and if I do that, I'd have to make like 1 hour is so much time. It's so much time. Like I don't spend an hour a day talking to my girl, because I just, partly because our sleep schedules are different, but also because we're just busy. And so how much would I have to charge to justify an hour per person to get that? And what is that like? You buy that, and then okay, you get that 1 hour phone call once. No, it should be recurring. You should have utility as long as that exists. And then again, do I want to do that for the rest of my life? No, absolutely not. Um, so I don't know what else I could do to give it utility. Maybe I could say, hey, hold on to it. It'll bring you something at some point. I could just not tell people and think. I mean, it's just because then what if it starts going for like thousands of dollars? Like, oh God, like now I have to. I don't know. I will have to see. I'll keep you all posted. I goes Crypto Insomniac. 10-minute phone call, maybe a 10-minute video chat or something would be cool. Maybe I could do it. Yeah, maybe something like that. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. I'm going to make a video. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashy. Bye-bye, Dashy. Millhams, I'm thinking about grabbing a Walt. Think the recent bump was temporary, or is it a good time to snatch one up? The recent bump was because of Dr. Profit, because he was buying a bunch of them. But let me check it out for you just before I bounce. 10.3. I mean, you could buy this, and Walt has been down to 6,900 before. I bought mine at 12,000. So, if I had an extra 10K just chilling, probably by all me. But buying the second Walt probably is not a bad idea. I'd say if you have it, if you have the money, and you want to get it, don't worry about what it does short term. Like that, this will be over $100,000 at some point. But also, $5,600 worth of OMI will also be worth well over 100,000 at some point. And I say that because 5,600, that'd be about the amount you'd need to get 10,300 gems, give or take. But yeah, if we're just focusing on Walt here, then yeah, I'd buy it here knowing that it could get not cut in half, but it could go lower. But I would buy here knowing it could lose 40% maybe. You first have a good night. Thanks, Randy. You could use it to where you can advertise someone's veve market listing on your Twitter. Oh, that's a good point. In gems, or I'd buy OMI. Yeah, fair point. All right, I love you guys. Thank you all for the super chats. I love you. Yeah.